turned into the GIS mapping so that the departments are fully aware of where things are.
Well, they may have the technology right there already. I really don't know. Because Reading's had it for a long time. They just put a card in and boom, it shows all the hydrants and exactly where they are.
Question to ask. Anything else on the hydrants? No. What else?
Just an update on the police station project. The installation of the leaching system is progressing, and this is anticipation of the reopening of Park Street by the end of the week. I understand that the septic system did pass the pressure test, and this is actually the leaching system. That was required by the Board of Health before the location could be backfilled. The project schedule, just to renew it with the board, assumes that there will be a base coat of pavement that we put down no later than this Thursday, and the temporary tents will be dismantled on Friday. Once those actions are done, the temporary road detour can be removed by the DPW, assuming that there are no unforeseen last-minute problems. One of the items that I'm aware of in speaking with the building maintenance department today is that they just need to confirm, because of the weight of the fire vehicles, what the necessary time is for the new pavement to cure before these heavyweight vehicles can drive on it. And that's an item that I don't know right now. You also did receive in the packet a copy of the updated police station project budget, and you'll note that the contingency amount, if pending and approved contractor claims are allowed, will be significantly depleted. So I just wanted to mention those two things. And again, that assumes that 100% of the contractor claims, in fact, are approved. And generally, that is not the case, but that's what I've done in terms of providing you with that estimate. Questions?
I saw an email earlier today from Kevin who mentioned something about some mesh that needed to be put down to add support.
Correct.
And that, was that obtained?
Yes.
So
It was obtained and it was being installed. For the other board members, typically when the ladder truck is stationed in an area and they use the outriggers, those outriggers carry a large weight, and so typically the septic system is designed based upon the axle weight of a fire vehicle, and these pads are considerably more than the axle weight of the vehicle, so that there needed to be some modifications done to the front of the station where they will be paving, where they'll put something in that will be able to accommodate the ladder truck being in front of the building and having the ladder up and the riggers up to the side. So that's being done as we speak.
So it's down on the wire.
Getting there. Yeah.
And
Jim,
yes.
just a question on the, I mean, it seems like a very aggressive time frame. They're gonna check tomorrow to see whether there'll be sufficient curing for that to happen.
Well, there's some things that can be done that can accelerate that process. If the asphalt is sprayed down, then the cooling effects of the water will allow the pavement to cure. So the question is whether that's something that needs to be done. And if it is, then in fact the town will go ahead and do that. We just need to confirm that that's the case.
It would seem to me that the one thing they, you know, if they're just rolling the vehicles in and out, it's not like parking.
I mean, we wanna make sure that it's acceptable before we go and do it. That's the only thing. You know, I know we're committed to taking down, to reopening that route, but you don't wanna run all that work either.
Well, I think that at least from my viewpoint, the road has to open. And there ought to be a plan B associated with if something goes wrong and they can't get the trucks into the garage at the time the road's open, that they've got to have an alternate location, even if it's a daytime location. I mean, close the road off in the evening
Yeah.
for the couple of days that you might have to wait. But it, you know, I mean, they're working hard to
Yeah.
just bring it all together.
I know.
But there's no room for margin of error now.
No, there isn't, and that's my point though, I mean, but you wouldn't wanna, just in order to get the road open, you wouldn't wanna ruin that pavement. That'd be a huge cost.
If
I think.
We have to look at worst case in terms of the pavement, not, you know, we mentioned the vehicles simply rolling in and out of the building, well, we have to assume that there'll be a major call and they're gonna have to get out of there awfully quick, and so we need to plan for the worst case, which is, those efforts are ongoing. And again, progress, at least.
Well, we could buy a day if we had to buy a day, I mean, a day or so, right? I know you wanna get the road.
Well, I mean, it's a case of, think about opening day at school. Although, you know,
Yeah,
I suppose that, you know, the target for the end of this weekend was related to the teachers.
Right, so we have a few days for the school.
Right.
But let's see what the answer is, I mean,
Just keep the heat on
let's not
everybody,
be-
please.
yeah.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
In relation to the contingency estimate, significantly reduced to a very small amount. And again, looking at the numbers that I spoke with you today a little bit, I'm still unable to discern. I mean, are there other areas here where we've been able to realize any cost savings? Or are we on target with our expenditures and budget in relation to all the other aspects of the project? I mean, we're spending money out of contingency because some areas went over.
The question would be to ask, to take a look at the budget that they put for facilitating the building, furniture and all the
Right.
equipment. And that was tight to begin with because
Right. The whole thing was taken, we spent all around.
they were hoping to have some leftover contingency money to put back some of the things that they had to take out.
There's about $55,000 remaining in the furniture and equipment account, as I look at the report. We've been
What
covering.
about the communications? That was, actually, you probably haven't spent that money.
No, that's the
Right.
technology piece, but the furniture and equipment piece has been committed of $299,583. And so there is an amount.
You know, I mean, we're obviously into the project, there's still a way to go. And,
I've asked a question associated with the surprise, you know, the contingency was to cover some of the surprises, right? And additional depth and fill of the septic system, was above and beyond what was planned. The reconstruction of the concrete foundation in the rear was not in the plan. They ran into some issues associated with abatements early on that were above and beyond what was planned.
what do you mean by abatement?
The asbestos and that kind of stuff.
What was it, what above and beyond?
I think so. There were a couple of things that came up. I don't think there were big dollar amounts, but I do recall the building committee discussing, it was quite a while ago, Steve.
No, I'm
When it
just,
first
you know,
started.
you've got close to $200,000 in contingency funds having been used. And, you know, I realize that, you know, we've got
Relocating. of-
Kevin on site, which is a great thing for us. And all that gets run through him as far as,
And the building committee, too.
in the building.
I mean, they have to approve.
No, I understand, but, yeah.
TA. signs off on it.
I do. Chief, could we get just a recap of the use of the contingency? At some point? You know, just sort of identify, but obviously there's a concern when we're at this stage of the game and so much further